Welcome back, folks, to patch 1.4 common test server. So before this patch becomes live in sometime early February, I'm guessing, I want to play with the high tier French wheel vehicles because I never got the chance. I was busy and then they nerfed the stuff, surprisingly. Well, actually, not surprisingly. Suicide Scouts, but they nerfed it. They nerfed the top speed of a few, they nerfed the engine power of some others. I don't know, so we'll take a look, but I have two high tier French wheeled vehicles readied up. So I think these vehicles are pretty interesting because they're basically Suicide Scouts with the same penetration of vehicles that are like 2 tiers lower, basically. But for equipment, that was a challenging decision making point because coated optics is pretty much a prerequisite of these vehicles. You need coated optics, you need view range, you need to train recon for the commander and situational awareness for the radio operator, and some sort of off-road driving or quick turning thingy-majig for the driver. I think it's mostly focused on the driving aspect and the camo aspect, but I don't know, I put vents because vents is pretty decent. It's mostly focused on the driving aspect, not the gun aspect. So the rammer, the enhanced gun lane drive, the vertical stabilizer, I threw all those away. I don't think you need the toolbox, you just repair while on the move, unless you get all the 8 wheels knocked out, which is basically means you're already dead by that point, so kinda useless. Nah, fuel tank, nope, don't need that. And ammo rack stuff, nope. Camouflage net, you don't need that. You're moving all the time, mostly. Maybe a spall liner, but maybe. But I went with the coated optics, obviously. The vents, mostly, obviously. And surprisingly, I gone with the enhanced suspension. This gives the wheels more health, so gives the wheels more durability. Allows it to become, you know, knocked around a little bit more, so you don't lose the speed and other stuff. And that's the stuff I gone with. Also, I put the high octane gasoline because why not? You have to go meme it up because reasons. Because no one sleeps in France, mostly. No one sleeps in Tokyo. But I don't know. A lot of people were complaining that this will be the end of the game. A lot more people are complaining that this will be great against artillery. So it's a toss-up. I don't know. I mean, it's the same way with Suicide Scouts, it's just they have wheels now. They go a little bit more fast than usual, but they have less firepower for trading off. I don't know. It's the same that you deal with light tanks, that's Suicide Scouts. What's the difference, right? Alright, so this patch will become live sometime early February or so. I don't know. But no one sleeps in Tokyo. Mostly, when you're playing these vehicles, prevent yourself from being killed right off the bat. You can still passive scout, but alright, let's see how the optimization of the cores and other stuff works. I haven't played this game in like 3 weeks or so. 2 weeks, about. I don't know. After the end of holiday ops, I just like burnt out. Don't want to do anything anymore. You cannot use boost by pressing the brake and then release. That sucks. Oh, it's disabled. No one. Oh god, lags. No one sleeps in Tokyo. I unlock the speed. Everybody lags. No one sleeps in Tokyo. Wow, this thing turns fast. Oh, somebody got nuked. No one sleeps, and why is nobody here? Woo! So how the hell do I know when I have the elevated wheels? Oh, it's on the lower left. If you have all your wheels engaged, it will become all light up. If it only 4, there's only 4 light up. So that's how this stuff works. No one sleeps in Tokyo. And the reload is long as hell. Driving to a wall. Artillery is by himself because... Oops. Why is our heavy tanks in the middle? I have no idea. Let's go towards the beach. Man, this thing is going to be fun in front lines with the links. The 6x6 links. That's going to be amazing. Let's go driving. Holy crap. Used to be faster, but I haven't played that version. No one sleeps in Tokyo. Ocean pushing the night. Oh, Tokyo is on fire! Wow! Wow! Just a little bit. No one sleeps in Tokyo. Na, 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 na. Wow, that took out 800 of my health. It's like 2/3. Jesus. That was just dumb. Tokyo Drift hard. Tokyo Drift way too hard. There we go. No one sleeps in Tokyo. Bye. Alright, let's put the tracks down for better traction. No one sleeps in Tokyo. I'm slowly chipping away at this E5. Ah, freaking tank traps! No one sleeps in Tokyo. I don't think I should go here. They have a bunch of lights. Why is the stuff not updating? Let's see. Always. There you go. There's the EBR. Yeah, we're not supposed to go there. So why would you have so much physics with this stuff? It just takes away 2/3 of your health. No one sleeps in Tokyo. I drove into a wall. Oh, come on, you piece of crap. Stupid turning! I need to cap. Actually, we're winning. We don't need to cap, but then again, I don't care. Actually, let's go kill stuff. No one sleeps in Tokyo. Push it to the limit. Walk along the razor's edge. Don't look down because I hit a building. You'll finish. No one's lived in Tokyo. No. No one sleeps in Tokyo. Right. Man, this thing is great. Oh god. No one sleeps in Tokyo. Power drift. Wow. have no idea what the hell happens. Kind of bullshitty that physics is still a thing, but takes away like 2/3 of your health. It's just a freaking little ramp. What the shit? Oh my god. Takes away. Maybe you should have like the spall lining. Maybe instead of the suspension thing. Maybe that would be better. Oh, the suspension costs like 300,000 credits. Holy crap! It's about the same as a medium caliber gun rammer because I don't know. Holy shit, that costs a lot. Maybe you should have spall lining instead of the rammer. Well, instead of the suspension. What the hell am I talking about? You should have the ramming stuff, not the rammer stuff. Ugh. Don't get nuked by the FE4005, basically. So initially when you start, you have all the wheels locked or engaged. You need to press Q to unengage the middle wheels. Because speed. It's also uncontrollably shaky, because if you just drive off a ramp without landing like correctly on, you'll slow to a halt. So speed and finesse. No one sleeps in disengage. It's basically playing a light tank that's super fast, because why not? No one sleeps in Tokyo. Pushing the night. I just lost a bunch of speed. Tokyo is on fire. Oh! Tokyo is on fire. I'm out. You don't go too ham with this stuff. Also, you should protect artillery because that's important. That's the job of light tanks, to protect artillery. They can spot for themselves when they're in close combat, so you don't need to scout like directly on the front lines. God, the traction! Traction! No one missed. Did I get spotted? No, I did not. Nice. It is dead. Do you see me? Nope. That's that shot. Engage the tracks. I know. Circle strafe this guy. I have the tracks lowered. I don't know if I can do this. Ow. He got the wheels! La 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 la. Or the wheels. Increase the speed. Let's go hunt. Let's go hunt with high explosives. Got him. No one lives in Tokyo. Holy crap, I need to deal more high explosive damage. Got the gunner. He's dead. Fire high explosives. Alright. Switch back to APCR. Oh. Oh, I have to go up. Wow! The cartwheel flip. Alright, one more. That was fun. It's just stupidly dumb. You lose a lot of health. Holy shit. It's like by the end of the encounter with the 105 killing artillery, you already lost like 2/3 of your health again. Holy shit. But yeah, is it a bad thing? I don't know. You have to put a lot of XP into researching skills like situational awareness and recon, because those are so freaking important. You have no view range if anything else. Jesus. What else? We could just put Brothers in Arms, and you can also do this with free XP, but Jesus Christ, it takes a lot of free XP to level up. It's not worth. Trust me, it's not worth to do this on the live server, but it's a test server. You can do whatever the hell you want. Repairs, let's just increase the repair. You can be more reserved about this stuff, but it's mostly dependent on your teammates and how well they respond to what you spot. Holy shit, about 700,000 XP. Jesus, for 5 skills? Or just like 4th to 5th? Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, most of the gunner stuff you don't need other than camo or something. Or repairs and stuff, you don't need to have snapshot. The base dispersion while moving is great. 0.06. That's better than the patent shooting on the move. So you don't need that much accuracy with snapshot or with vertical stabilizer. All the other stuff are good. You could try control impact to reduce the damage of getting rammed and ramming damage to yourself. So that's kind of important, but I don't care. Off-road driving, off-wheel. Yes, no more wheels driving. Off-road driving. God. Oh man, the camo. So surprisingly, I don't think you need that much camo when I think about it. Like most of the time, you're active scouting and you're in pretty much close proximity towards the enemy. So camo might not be that important until the end of the battle or near to the end of the battle. So you don't need safe stowage, you don't need adrenaline rush because you have no health. So otherwise, just go with mostly view range stuff, Brothers in Arms, repair first, I think. Maybe repairs. Then camo. I don't know. You could passive scale with these vehicles, but you have the speed. You should not passive scale. So, alright, one more in the 105, but did a wheel flip. The cartwheel flip while I died to a high explosive anti-tank shell from a projectile 65. No, God. I mean, it's like suicide scouting in a light tank, but the light tanks are a little bit faster by 20 kilometers per hour, so it's not that big of a deal. And these vehicles are hard to control, so if you miss a ramp or if you time a jump incorrectly and land on your sides, like what I did, you lose a lot of speed. So there are positives, there are downsides. I wouldn't put these vehicles off as the bane of playing World of Tanks. It's just suicide scouts. What you do against those, play super heavies, and you have a hard time penetrating. This thing has only 190 millimeters of pen. That's like tier 8 levels of, or tier 9 levels of light tanks. Tier 8 has about 170 or so. But no one engages the middle wheels, because why would you? No one sleeps in Tokyo. We want all the speed. So like stuff like that, you lose a lot of speed doing stuff like that. It's good to have camo, but oh, there's the shutter. So you lose a lot of speed doing stupid turns on a ramp. So time your ramps correctly. You don't suicide scout, obviously. You do what you can. There is a super conqueror. So time your ramps and stuff. Know when you disappear from the map or from your enemy's view range, and there's current spotting is also kind of important. I am. So shooting on the move is great, but yeah, you need to have the reload DPM stuff. Shooting in the air. Oh damn it! Why would I lose health on that? That's stupid. I landed on my tracks. That was dumb. That was dumb. I landed on my tracks. No one sleeps in Tokyo. Whoops. I lost like 250 health. Because why? Quick turns. So it's nice that they show you your kilometers per hour on the bottom right of the step. Oh, the shots! Freaking ridiculous. Ooh, that guy got nuked! So we'll take our time sniping. You don't want to suicide scout, obviously. And get rid of him. Alright. Now it's time to go save our teammates. So, careful planning is also important. But why would I lose like 200 health? That's dumb. We're going in to scout. Wait for the projectile, obviously. Here he comes. Alright, engage the middle wheels for better traction. There's the EBR. Get rid of him. Holy Jesus. We have artillery in place, so be patient. Engage the wheels to get out of here. We don't want to die to a bad chat because it's obviously a bad chat. Disengage the middle. And here we go. We're out. So you need to still know the tactics of playing light tanks. You need to know your strength and your weaknesses. Full speed at 90 kilometers per hour, I still make the shot because, you know. Holy shit, that's amazing. No one sleeps in Tokyo. Dispersion shooting on movement is insane. You don't even need vertical stabilizer. I don't have vertical stabilizer. Jesus. Oh, don't shoot me. Oh no, my car. I'm going to get nuked. Oh no, I'm not. Oof. yeah, it's shooting out movement is stupid. Going fully at 90 kilometers per hour, top speed 94, shooting out movement across the map, detract, and getting some spotting damage while detract because reasons. That was great, but yeah, it's so dumb of a concept. Well, you have to be aware. You have to constantly. It's even worse than getting shot by artillery because you get instantly spotted and then you get artillery bombed all the time. So you have to be aware of your surroundings, take immediate cover. So it's like getting spotted all the time. You have to be aware, you have to take cover all the time. But addition to the gameplay, it's without a good teammate, these things are crap. But you cannot chase these things down, so these are like flies. But some stupid jumps lose so much health. What the frick? Maybe from ramming and explosion. Maybe you should put spall liner instead of the enhanced suspension. Maybe spall liner costs a lot less. Yeah, this thing costs like, you'll see. I'll destroy this. But this thing cost, yeah, 300,000 credits. That's a lot. Maybe you should put spall liner instead. This will help with the ramming and damage from rams and fall damage. I think considering fall damage is also counted as ramming damage, so this might be better and it's cheaper. So there you go, folks. What I think about the EBRs, their XP cost is about the same as the light tanks or medium tanks usually. Light tanks usually cost a little bit more than the average. Like for example, the AMX 13105 costs about 260,000 XP. That's a lot. So these cost about the same as medium tanks or so, or heavy tanks of the same tier equally. And the benefits of these vehicles is that you don't need to research most of the time. You don't need to research the wheels. You can research the engine first and mount the engine. Most of these engine weighs the same as the initial stock engine, so you don't have to lose or increase the weight, and you have to lose out on the benefits of getting the standard stock wheels to carry the larger engine. So you don't have to research the upgraded wheels first. You don't need the guns mostly. Sometimes it's good, but you don't mostly need the guns. You have to rely on your teammates to spot for you, or actually to shoot the stuff you spot. But they are the firepower, you are the eyes. You're not the punching bag. Well, you're not the heavy tank, so don't do heavy tank stuff, don't do tank destroyer stuff unless your enemies are occupied. So for example, my enemies were occupied with the medium tanks. That gives me time to engage them with garbage ass 190mm of pen, but that's good enough against FE455s and some medium tanks without armor. So yeah, the aim time is quick. Dispersion is not the actual accuracy, they call it dispersion, but the actual accuracy shooting on movement, called dispersion on movement, is insane for these vehicles. So just point and click. Sometimes you don't have to get to the actual pointing and stuff. But if you hate artillery, you should support this thing, obviously. But man, I think it's an indirect nerf to artilleries, because artilleries are generally slow. These things are generally like 4 times, 5 times as fast as something like GW E100 or something like a Churchill gun carrier or something. But yeah, I think it's an acquired taste. It's a high skill curve vehicle. Some stupid little hill will take off like 250 health, because why? So driving these things requires skill, and I much prefer vehicles with skill than vehicles like super heavy tanks without, you know, any weak spot at the front. All you have to do is just drive them into a corner, into a hot spot, and you take hits, and you fire back with high explosive shell like the Type 5. Those are dumb. Those are stupidly dumb, but to each his own, right? So I think these are okay. These are high skill cap. Yeah, I do prefer vehicles with high skill cap. It just, you need to learn how to deal with them, like how you deal with the STRV 103s in a sense. You have to hide, and you let them come to you, because their strength is camping and ambush. That's their strength. Their weakness is invading other countries or other places, and because they don't have a movable turret thing, they cannot engage while moving. So that's their downside. So the upside to this vehicle is it's insanely fast. It has garbage view range, but that could be helped with cruise skills and other stuff. But the downside is these vehicles are tricky to drive. They lose a lot of speed if they land on an incorrect horizontal surface when they do a turn while jumping a ramp. So that's a downside. Also, they lose health, surprisingly, weirdly, from stupid jumps. I don't know why. The initial play of the initial battle, you lost 800 health because you drive off a sand dune in the wrong position and you landed on your track, so you lost 800 health. That's like 2/3 of your health. What the frick? And these things have the same health as a tier 8 medium tank, so you get one-shotted by FE 455s, you get high-rolled sometimes by Jagdpanzer E100s, and most of the tier 10 heavy tank guns usually deals about 500 damage, 440-ish, so those hurt a lot. So these things cannot take a hit, but you have to know actual light tank skills, how to disengage and re-engage, how to run away, as well as letting your opponents try to chase after you and get baited in a sense. But I think these are good. So skill cap, yeah, requires higher amount of skill. But there you go, folks. My thoughts on the EBRs and the French wheel vehicles. But I particularly look forward to the Lynx, the 6x6 for, you know, front lines, because you get all these massive acres to run around and be an idiot while repairing and calling airstrikes. That's kind of fun. So there you go, folks. The French wheel vehicles on patch 1.4. But thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hold me close and hold me fast. This magic spell you cast, this is love.